Hey guys, THUNDERSTUD here, and today we are doing a Buster Blader revisit. I was gonna say remix for some reason. Revisit. I thought Soldier Gaia, the Fierce Knight, would be a pretty decent tech into this deck because with DNA Surgery, every fusion monster you summon is essentially gonna be a dragon. You'd be able to use them for any boss, but really, the kind of protection you need from Soldier Gaia isn't really what you need for your win con. He needs DNA Surgery out to change any of your fusions. So really, when you have DNA Surgery and a fusion out, you're usually doing pretty well already, and what you would want in your hand would be something like a Mana Dragon that would stop the destruction of your DNA Surgery instead of our Soldier Gaia, who will get thwarted by the destruction of DNA Surgery but protect your monster as long as DNA Surgery is on the field. It's a little haphazardly. So I started with 3 copies, we shrank all the way down to 1. I don't know how great a tech it is, but I'm really feeling Neos back in Buster Blader, get by with Necrofusion. That's really the only way the deck survives in the current meta. It has to get out things like Dark Cavalry or Dark Paladin to really survive. And we do that by milling Hex Sealed Fusion the Light through Neos, getting some Brave Neos out. We can Necrofusion a Brave Neos. We do all sorts of stuff. We could run 3 Necrofusion. Generic would be get rid of the Soldier Guy and run 3 Necrofusion, and that, I would say, would be the pure state of Buster Blader, essentially. And I've loved Buster Blader. It was a deck I took into my first MCS and got top 32 with it. It's a pretty good deck. It always has been a pretty good 3-card combo, one of the more devastating ones in the game. But it's just that, it's 3-card combo, so you're playing Solitaire with your opponent having the ability to disrupt you somehow, so pretty cool. But I'm not too crazy about how Soldier Gaia was in the deck. I don't think I used him in any of the replays. So yeah, back to the drawing board for more Buster Blader new support. But I'll always be kicking the tires on Buster Blader, one of my favorite archetypes. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Alright, here we are facing a Seto Kaiba. We're going first. See what our boys got first. No sleeve or mat there. We have DNA Surgery, a Buster Blader, and a Swordsman Fusion. That's a 3-card combo we can work with, especially when you're going first. We are facing a Blue Eyes, so we didn't exactly need the DNA Surgery to really pop off, but it doesn't hurt, of course. Here he's bringing out a D-Saw Blue Eyes. Now Spirit of White. It's gonna banish DNA Surgery, so I change him to a zombie, and then it gets banished, and then I just use my Swordsman Fusion anyway. We're gonna steal the Blue Eyes, leave the little Spirit of White. We're at 4.8k, because we are fighting Blue Eyes. Of course, I normal summon my Light Sealed Hex Fusion, then with 2800. Had we not lost our DNA Surgery, we could have used our Soldier Gaia and hit him for lethal. That's literally the whole idea of Soldier Gaia in this deck. But it's a little windborne, but that would have been it. We would have been that 1-turn swing with Destruction Swordsman, then we would have gone Soldier Gaia, then we would have won. Here we're just going, bringing our Swordsman Fusion back, going into a Dark Paladin. We're going to swing with the Dark Paladin first at the Maiden. It's not really a huge deal, and now we can just clap in with our Buster Blader. Maiden to the face. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Zane Truesdale. We're going second. See what Zane can possibly have for us. I think you guys can guess just as well as I can. He's going to set a monster. We have our Light, we have a Swordsman Fusion, so we can use that Swordsman Fusion, believe it or not, and make a Dark Paladin. With DNA Surgery, Necrofusion. Now what Dark Paladin does is when you have a card in your hand, you're able to negate spell cards. Now, he normal summons 2 Veers. We change him to dragons, then we're going to Necrofusion a Dark Cavalry. He's going to Exceed into a Malevolent Sin. Can't get over either of these monsters, so nothing you can really do there. Banishes our Dark Paladin, does literally nothing. We swing over them, then we hit for what would be lethal, but he hits us for a Sphere Boy. Except now we do have a card in our hand, so we can stop a target, we could stop a spell. I see a spell card, an Overload Fusion. It is now stopped, and he has to scoop. Great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Weevil. I believe this guy just has some really old, ineffective mill parasite. Not mill, but like burn, stall, parasite kind of thing. Obviously not very effective this day and age. Let's go on Golden Ladybug, sets a back row. We have 2 Necro Fusions, a DNA Surgery, we got some Buster Bladers. So nothing really popping off, but like I said, our opponent's going just as slow. Still showing his Golden Ladybug. He's got some little nimble Musa Sabi. Nimble Musa Sabi. Then we normal summon the light, swing over him. He's got attack and receive, so when he receives damage, he does 700 damage to us. He's done exactly 2,000. Now that's going to give us a Destiny draw. Change everything to Dragon, because I think it might disrupt some things he's trying to do. We get our Destiny draw off. We draw a Neos Fusion. That's going to set up our Necro Fusions, mill the Parasite out of our deck, and give us a Brave Neos. So we hit him for 1,000. We're going for that 2.6k, but he hits us with the Sphere Boy. Golden Ladybug once again. Now he's got a Lava Golem on monsters. We're gonna Necro Fusion in the end phase. Get rid of a Neos and our light for Dark Cavalry. Now Lava Golem does 500, does not do 1,000 anymore. We set another Necro Fusion. We go with Buster Whelp. That's gonna search our fusion, Swordsman Fusion. We could use it on the Lava Golem. Let's swing with the Lava Golem first. We have a quick play fusion, so we can use its quick effect whenever we want. So we're able to still swing with the Lava Golem to get rid of an instance of Kiteroid. Still Golden Ladybugging. Sets what is likely the Golden Ladybug, and in his end phase, now we'll get rid of the Lava Golem so we don't take the 500 in our standby phase, but we're still able to use him as a swing. Now he's got a Burning Land us, but there's no real way you're going to get over this field, and of course it was the Golden Ladybug, and he's hit with Pierce. Super done for, great stuff. Alright, here we are facing a Jade in. We're going first. Got that Jade and Yugi sentimental background. We got a Neos Fusion setting up a Necros Fusion with a Buster Whelp and our Buster Blader. So we go Neos Fusion, that's always to mill our Light Seal Tech Fusion. Now we got a live Destruction Swordsman Fusion, we got a live Neos Fusion. There's a Fusion Recycling Plant on that side. This is a GX Fusion Duel, let's go. He's going Poly, 2 heroes, that's Adoration. Now he's got a normal summon Stratos. Now we have to use, I didn't want to use both my spells, but we gotta use both our spells because they don't show you, or he chose to destroy cards on the field. It won't show you what he's choosing to destroy, and I want both of these monsters. So we're gonna get both. We bring out our Swordsman of Destruction, and we bring out, I think, a Dark Cavalry. Yep, so now he's got 3, or let's just say he's got 2 big monsters to remove. My Swordsman and my Dark Cavalry now. Neos, Brave Neos, he's already over with the Adoration, so he chooses to just tie my Swordsman, go with the Brave Neos. We get another Swordsman Destruction, or a Fusion. So we're gonna Kamikaze into the Adoration, destroy the Stratos, no problem. That gives him an increase. That gives us a search of a Neos Fusion, and Neos Fusion is so good because you can just send your Destruction Swordsman Fusion and use that to come from your graveyard by sending the Neos Fusion to your graveyard, and then you get another instance of Neos Protection. I think we do get that off here. This guy's using a combination of Decider effects and increase to make a little comeback here. He's going to summon 2 monsters, keep milling with a Vion, sets a card, end phase adds Adoration back to his extra deck, maybe he only has 1. Now this is what I'm talking about. You use the Destruction Swordsman Fusion, throw away that Neos Fusion, and now we have 2 Neos Fusions in there for our boy as protection. Now he goes in the end phase again after we destroy 1 monster. We're going to go Necro Fusion. That's our Swordsman. Now we're going to set that other Fusion. We're going in for lethal, but he scoops for more pain. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are facing a Kite Kenjo, going second. So he uses some dragons in his Galaxy Eyes. We have our DNA Surgery, a Buster Whelp, and a Buster Blader. That's the 3-card combo. Our boy's going with just a Photon Thrasher, so not a great start for him. He's got a Floodgate of Whelp. That's like... you can't even imagine how bad a play that is. And then we go with our Buster Blader, swing over Photon Thrasher, and then continue on. We're going to show our DNA Surgery in the draw phase, so he can't hit it with a Galaxy Cyclone. Passes his turn once again. We top deck a Neos, so that's not what we want to top deck. Now he's got a Galaxy Photon. Now he's going to use that Galaxy Cyclone, trying to kill that DNA Surgery in a couple turns, and he will hit our Swordsman Fusion, not a huge deal. Of course, his Advancer and his little dude Vanisher get switched to defense. Utopia gets switched to defense. Can't do a thing. Top deck a Whelp. Whelp will turn into Buster Blader from the grave. And we're going to just throw that Neos away for a Swordsman Fusion because we'll be able to use it on our opponent's monster once again. But it doesn't matter as we hit him for lethal. Great stuff there. Alright, here we are facing an Aster Phoenix. We're going first. This poor boy's on a 4-win streak trying to rank up. But he got hit with one of the greatest 3-card combos Duel Links has ever seen. That's a Buster Blader, Buster Whelp, and a DNA Surgery. Everyone always thought DNA Surgery would be banned. It was never banned. Here he's going to bring out Ferris. DNA Surgery still thrives, still changing monsters to dragons when they don't want to be dragons. These guys just want to be warriors, but they're dragons. We're going to steal his Ferris, go with the Swordsman. Flip that little Lion to defense. He's going to bring out another little Malicious to make us even fatter. Sets to back row, calls it a day. We get a Neos just to pile on. Didn't even need him. But we bring him right back out. And then we hit in one mighty swing on a Malicious for 4k lethal. So all it is, guys, Buster Blader is still just a 3-card combo. I feel any real support is just gonna be supporting that combo. So there's things like Mana Dragon that protect your spells. There's things like Soldier Gaia that protect your fusions. But overall, you just want to get this 3-card combo popping as easily as possible. You want things in your graveyard with Neos for the Necro Fusions to get more bosses on the field. And that's pretty much the state of Buster Blader, which isn't too bad, but not too great either. Just one of the lesser rogue decks, I guess you could say. But I still love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and thanks for watching.